Hello builders, Gabriel here. This is my second video about my journey where I'm trying to learn how to code. Why? Because I want to build SaaS app that will generate at least €1 in revenue. What's funny about this story, everything in a time frame of 90 days. So I don't know how to code. I want to build something and get at least €1 from this app. So welcome, this is my journey. And here I prepared for myself and maybe for someone out there who is trying to achieve the same thing like me, timeline that will help me proceed better with my goal and that will help me to learn better, faster, or more efficient, let's say. Let's go through the first branch because that's the most important thing right now from the beginning. From my research and recommendations from the videos and from the internet, I was checking. Everybody is recommending to start from basics if you want to start producing like websites and apps, which I want to do. So the recommendation is easy. Start with HTML, go to CSS, and then go to JavaScript. To be honest, I get in touch a little bit with HTML and CSS because I'm working like a marketer. So I guess for those two languages, it will be a little bit easier for me, but I get in touch with those languages very briefly. So we'll see. And of course, I want to produce clean code and clean structure. That's very recommended to learn from the beginnings how to make the structure of the code very clean because it can benefit you down the road when you will be having a lot of code and you will be troubleshooting something. Then what I've done for these past 7 days, I picked the editor where I will be coding. I was testing some editors. The Visual Code was best fit for me. So I picked Visual Code as a winner, and now I'm learning also what hotkeys should I use to produce code faster and with more efficiency, of course. So right now let's move on how I started with 3 languages, what's helping me, and what is the progress I've done so far. I started online courses as a beginner on W3 School. I picked my languages, my programming languages I want to learn. My goal is to achieve at least intermediate level with these online courses. I know when I will finish these online courses, I will be not expert programmer and probably I will be not able to produce code just by myself very easily, like being in the flow, coding something and in 20 days produce the website. That will be great. But this is the start. I will not go through all of the other languages I picked here right now. Let's focus on what I learned so far. I went through HTML, whole course. I made a final exam there. They said like I'm almost professional. Okay, I don't know, but this is what they say. CSS, I'm halfway through, but I've done also the final exam there. I'm still going through it, like it's like 60% done so far. And I also started just a little bit with JavaScript here. So there is some progress done for the past 7 days. And now I will show you the code and some examples and some example apps I've done. This is my Visual Code, and on top of the theoretical studying, which I'm doing on W3 School, I'm trying to get as much as possible practical exercises. So for example, here I'm studying based on the video from the free code camp about how to start with JavaScript or JavaScript for beginners, which is very good because it's explaining everything from the very beginnings, and I'm having like 1 hour done from the video. I think it's a 3 hours video and I wrote around 300 lines of code. It's not very much code because those are like sections where they are explaining functions, variables, how to manipulate with the arrays and all kind of stuff. That's very important for the understanding how to start with JavaScript. Here I'm working on the to-do list app, and here I've done the weather app, which is completed now. Of course, I didn't do it like by myself from the get-go, from the bottom, from the scratch. I'm learning from the videos and I'm trying to replicate the code they are teaching you. This is the weather app, so we can show the results of this app, how it looks. Let's see. This is the app, and when you will write down city, whatever city in the world, it will show you, for example, New York, 16 degrees, 56% of humidity, and 5-kilometer wind speed. It's connected to the API where it's getting data, and it's amazing that you can build your own weather app with not that much of code. Like I will show you again the Visual Code. Look at this. This is CSS for this app, and this is the HTML, and of course with some scripts that connecting up to the API and making some calculations. And as I said, right now I'm working on the to-do list app. Everything what I'm learning here is from the video of the guy from Free Code Camp and Great Stack. So If you are on the same journey as me, you can check it too. I think that's pretty much it for this week. It was a brief update. This is mainly for me, it's like my diary. I know these videos are not watched by thousands of people. This is more for my sanity and for staying on the track and keeping progress. Of course, when you are trying to learn something new or achieve some skills, you will fall under this Dunning-Kruger effect, which is like you're very confident at the beginning. You think you can do whatever you want or whatever you will write down as a goal, and you're very confident. More you are studying and more you are opening all of the doors that you need to open to achieve your goal or to make some progress, you will realize like thing it's not that easy. You're having some obstacles. You need to dedicate more time to it because, as I said, I'm a full-time marketer and this is like my side project, and I'm not having like full 8 or 16 hours per day for this. Again, I'm very happy that I went on this journey, but right now I think I'm achieving, of course, some downs because there is very big barrier of entrance, especially because I'm not having coding experience. But I'm very thankful that I know about this fact that can be applicable to, I guess, all of the people. And yeah, 7 days is done, so I'm going to focus on finishing CSS at W3 school and starting to go really deep into JavaScript to make some new projects. And there will be another video in about 1 week. So bye.